I told my mom once I wanted to be a pilot, and she said, "You're too scatterbrained to be a pilot. Just talk about sports." But in today's segment, Take Goff or Take Off, I will choose Jared Goff or this other elite quarterback if I had to pick one to lead my franchise this point forward. My hat is slightly askew, but, maybe I spent a little bit too much time at the lounge, the Continental Lounge, before I got on the flight. But you ready to go?
Admiral's Club was just jumping off this morning. Take off, take Goff, or take off. Jared Goff or Lamar Jackson?
I would take Lamar because I think he is the system, and I think Goff is a little bit dependent on the right protection and the right system. Lamar's just going to do what Lamar's going to do. So both great. I would take Lamar.
Okay. Jared Goff or Jalen Hurts?
I'm worried about Jalen's injuries. Goff, I think, sees the field better, bigger, taller. I think I would take Goff. I'm worried. I've said this before. I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts without Shane Steichen calling the plays is not the same as Jalen Hurts with Shane Steichen calling the plays. I may change my mind on this by Thanksgiving.
Okay, take Goff or take off. Jared Goff or Dak Prescott?
Goff, easy. I think he's getting better as he gets older, especially in the postseason. I think Dak, a few injuries, has hit a ceiling, hit a wall. This is what he is. I also think Goff is going to have better protection and more weapons. The Cowboys will be very Dak reliant, and when he throws 40 or more times, he is 8-18. So I think Goff will have a much better year.
Take Goff or take off Jared Goff or Justin Herbert?
Well, even though Herbert, Goff's got a little bit of a tailwind. He's got a little more momentum going for him. But I'm going to take Herbert, bigger, stronger, taller, more mobile. Doesn't have a lot of momentum currently. He's going to have to create that with the Jim Harbaugh. But I think it'll happen very early.
All right. Jared Goff or Jordan Love?
I'm still not sure about the landing with Jordan Love. I don't know where he's going to land. I would take Goff. But again, I have the right to change my opinion. I just would like another 6 to 8 starts from Jared Goff. But his mobility and the way he, 8 of the last 9 weeks, operated that offense with all those young receivers, kids, really impressive. Today, I take Goff. This is a tough one for me because I'm on the looks like Jordan Love's a top 10 guy train.
Yeah. Right. Take Goff or take off Jared Goff or Joe Burrow?
This is the hardest one. Burrow is better. Burrow has 4 straight years with injuries. Goff never gets hurt. I'd go Goff. And I love Burrow. But aren't you concerned about Burrow's injuries? When's the last time he had a good September? You can go back to Goff. I know I'm getting a little erratic for a pilot. You can go back. I want to be stately. I want to be like Sully Sullenberger. Like if the plane goes a little sideways, I can...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
I can land it. But, you're getting to a point with Joe Burrow is the injuries are now part of him. Like, you have to bake it in. People always bang on Lamar Jackson for being hurt. Well, okay, then Joe Burrow gets hurt. So if you're asking me today who I would take, this moment, very close, it's Goff. And again, I know Burrow's better. I'm not denying that. I'm not in any way more mobile. I think he's as good a third down quarterback as the league has. But all things considered, I'm really worried about Burrow's health.
All right, we're running out of time. This is the toughest one. Jared Goff or Brock Purdy?
Goff, that's the easiest one. Goff got the Lions to win a playoff game for the first time in 32 years. You know how hard it is to break a losing culture? That is tough. Purdy took over a franchise that just wins a lot, that's stacked, and kept winning. Not that it's unimpressive, it's just not as impressive. Got any more?
Final one, Jared Goff or Kirk Cousins?
Well, I think he's a number 1 pick for a reason, and Kirk's a 4th rounder for a reason. I think natural talent, Goff's better. Also, Cousins has to kind of familiarize himself, new staff, new system, new players. I don't think it'll be a little bumpy for him, I think.
All right, let's do one more. Hold on. Jared Goff or Matt Stafford?
Closer than people think. I'd take Stafford. Now, again, he and Burrow, there's injuries, but Burrow's injuries are consistent. Stafford has healthy year, banged up, healthy, banged up. So I think this is closer than you think. I think Stafford's just a better arm talent. If you took Mahomes out and Josh Allen out, I think Stafford's the third best, what you would call arm talent in the league. I think he's that good. You do too, by the way.
So, I don't know, man. You know, Jared Goff's engaged. We might have to tell his fiance, hey, look out. Colin Cowherd is just absolutely head over heels in love with Jared. I don't think anyone loves the guy as much as you do. Some of these are absolutely bonkers, Colin. Jared Goff over Joe Burrow?
Again, I contextualize it. It's an injury thing. Go look at Goff back at Cal. He got pummeled, never hurt. The guy just is, despite his frame, Jared Goff is tough. He plays hurt. He never misses games. We always say this. Reliability, availability. Can't win if you're sitting. Goff's always starting. It's like Eli Manning got criticism. He was there every Sunday.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.